kinds of stuff happening to talk about today. We'll get right into it. Right now I'm just pulling up the Twitter feed and giving Kathy White Stoops a shout out for all of the retweeting that she does for me. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that so much. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Trina. Hey, Billy. Hey, Teresa. Hey, guys. Hey, Kat. Linda. Hey, Gio. It's raining there too. Yeah, it's raining here. Oh yeah. Let's see. Got my dabber turned on. I want to see. I was doing dab earlier and I forgot to judge how harsh it was. Totally meant to do that earlier today, and it left my mind for some reason. But right now I'm gonna do a dab, and I want to be as conscious as possible in remembering how harsh it is on my throat. So that's what I'm gonna try to remember. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Donabella. Vape, Cat, Blake. Hey, Blake. Ding-a-ling, Jack. Hey, Jack. What's up, everybody? I think there's a lot more people here watching than it's actually telling me. It says there's 13. I mean, it's almost like 13 of you have said hello already. It's crazy. Trying to get my hair right. It's doing the wrong thing. My hair's doing the wrong thing. It's pissing me off. I have a chest infection. What can I do? That sounds horrible, man. I wish I knew, a chest infection sounds bad. I don't know. I'd smoke a lot of cannabis, though, if I were you. That's what I would do. You want my personal opinion? I'd smoke a lot of cannabis.
Hey, Portia, you are very
vocal today. Yes, that is the word, vocal. I noticed that, too. Okay, yo, guys. Yo. All right, let's do this dab. Top of the hour, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
Knock it off.
Hey, Hutch. Teresa smokes along. Massachusetts windy. Robin says cheers. Linda says hi, Stan. So if you guys are noticing the title of the video, sulfur will be cut drastically from global shipping transport fuels in 2020 in a move that should reduce some forms of air pollution and may help, may being the key word here, guys, may, it's not going to, and may help towards tackling the climate emergency, but which could also lead to a rise in the price of flights. From January 1st, 2020, ships will only be allowed to use fuel oil with a very low sulfur content under rules brought in by the International Maritime Organization. This cut in sulfur content has been more than a decade in the planning, and almost all shipping around the world is expected to comply or face penalties. Member states, the shipping industry, and fuel oil suppliers have been working for the past 3 years to prepare for this major change. I'm confident that the benefits will soon be felt and that implementation will be smooth, said Kitak Lim, Secretary of the IMO. This is a hugely important change which will have significant positive benefits for human health and the environment. And Guy McPherson saw this and said, this is not good. He said, when you cut back pollution, you cut back the amount of protection we have against the sun. When you cut back pollution, you raise the global average temperature. Thanks, honey. And that's the problem with that. We could call you Trendy Tommy. I don't think that's a joke at all. I think it's fucking great, Tommy. Trendy Tommy. Trendy Tom is Trendy Tom. Trendy Tom Tom. Trendy Tomcat. Trendy Tomas. First day, birthday, Fly God. Sounds like Mike Jack. Is that what your hers or mine? Which cough? Do you smoke cigarettes?
I have bronchitis.
She's got bronchitis. Okay, the new regulations are aimed at cleaning up sulfur emissions, which can cause acid rain and other forms of air pollution, rather than tackling the climate emergency. However, the dirty forms of fuel that contain high levels of sulfur are usually higher carbon too, and the costs of cleaning up sulfur may spur shipping companies to become more efficient in their fuel use, which would cut greenhouse gas emissions directly. You think fruit caused it? Okay, Jack. They say cost of shipping will go up because this new fuel, this cleaner fuel, it costs more money. And it could make plane tickets cost more in some kind of a weird roundabout way, which they don't even explain very well here. Knock-on effects from the cap on sulfur emissions. I don't know what a knock-on effect is. In marine bunker fuel could even wind up giving you a more expensive plane ticket. I don't understand that sentence. It's at the new limit of... I'm not scared to tell you either. I don't know. It goes right over my fucking head. They should explain it in more in depth. Yo, Dizzy Weezy, what's up? Yo, Timmy Asbury, what's up? What's that?
I went downstairs to get my cigarettes and he followed me down there and it came back up here from the outside. I thought I tricked him.
Oh, he's here now?
Yeah, he's right underneath me.
Oh. Carbon from shipping makes up about 3% of global total carbon emissions, but is expected to rise to 17% by mid-century. We're not going to be here mid-century. What are they fucking talking about? Mid-century. It's 2050. Or what are they talking about? 2050? Yeah, unreal. Hey, Johnny Blackstone. What's up, son? Should I test my pH in my water before and after I add my nutrients? No, not necessarily. And not unless you have a way to adjust the pH. You have a way to adjust your pH? So we are supposed to believe what's on the internet? How do we know any of that is true? David? Well, David, this is the way you judge things on the internet that you read. You want to look at your source, okay? Whenever you have a source of information on the internet that you use often, and that other people use it too, okay? They develop what's known in the real world and the news world as a reputation, right? Okay? And the way a reputation works, I'll move my microphone closer. I wanted to make sure you understand this because you don't seem to, David Jones, you don't seem to understand how you would know what a reliable source consists of, okay? When these sources bring you the news, okay, when they fail to give you accurate information, you can go on the internet and there will be counter reporting calling them out. That is called fact checking. Okay, David, are you with me so far? Now, there are sites that are known as fact checking sites. And when one of these sources, like the one I'm looking at right here, is called The Guardian. Let's say The Guardian is constantly putting out misinformation, poor reporting, things that are not based in fact. Most of these other sites, these external sites that do fact checking, that's their job, and their advertisers depend on them to be accurate to make sure that these other companies are doing their jobs. So you can literally go around, David, and you can fact check these sources to make sure you're getting your facts from a trustworthy source. Now, the second thing you can do, David, is get the information from a second source. So if I'm seeing this article right here, I'm going to read through it and I'm going to see where they're getting it from. Okay, this is Fiona Harvey. She's an environment correspondent. She works for The Guardian. They're a reputable source of information on the internet. Okay, now I'm going to go through this site and I'm going to see if she links anything in this site to other studies. Now, here's a few links here. This is 3% of global total carbon emissions is expected to rise. And when you put your mouse over it, you get a link to another Guardian. These are all Guardian articles so far. Guardian article. Guardian. These are links back to the article. These are all links back to the article. Oh. Here, let me go back to the top here. Oh, okay. This is coming from the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization. So now what I would do is I would go and I would check to see if I was really concerned. You don't have to be once you have a reputable source. You don't have to do this all the time. You can just trust your news source. But If, someone like you is quipping off, they don't trust the news, well, then we can go ahead and we can go check out the International Maritime Organization. So let's go ahead and we'll put that into Google. We'll just copy and paste it into Google. We'll hit enter. And here it is, the IMO.org. Funding for the project is from the government of Norway. Okay, drive safe. Take care. Mr. Katak Lim is the Secretary General. And what do you know? There's a picture of him, and that is the person that they're actually citing in this article. Right? So that's how you fact check an article if you don't trust the news source. Now, Guardian is trustworthy. I don't feel like I have to fact check anything that they put out there. But yeah, you hate the news, David, and because you hate the news and you're lazy and you don't want to fact check, you don't want to trust news, you don't want to listen to other people, and you are out of the loop. And then you don't understand simple shit that other people who watch the news know. And it's too bad. It's too bad. You don't apologize to me, dude, for excluding yourself from society. You want to apologize to anyone, apologize to yourself. Because you're the one that's getting hurt. I don't need an apology from you. If you want to be ignorant, be ignorant. I like to bring the news to my audience and let them know what's going on. I like to keep people aware of what's going on. And if people don't trust something that I'm saying, they can always go check it out for themselves. Jinmin, what's up? Jazz, yo. Krusty, yo. Kevin, reason I asked it because the color of my nutrients change the color of my water before I add my pH drops. Nutrients change the color of my water. Yeah, Dizzy, don't worry about color. Color's got nothing to do with it. All right. Of course your nutrients are going to change the color of water because your nutrients have color. Okay? All right. Great. It's like how Coca-Cola works or tea, or chocolate milk even. All right? You put something in a liquid, it changes the color of it. Are we good? We're good? We're all learning here. We're all learning. It's 4:20. Are you learning that? Are you learning that it's 4:20 and it's time to smoke? What? How close to 4:20 is it? Fucking 15 seconds away, bitch. What? Hutch, son. Karsten. Oh, Karsten, I didn't think you'd be here. Oh, Karsten, I thought it was too late. Oh, Karsten, I thought you'd be sleeping. Enoch, what's up, son? All right, Trina, I can't believe how great the picture is. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Everybody, cheers. One day later, it is much smoother. And you know what's funny? I forgot to do it on the first dab. But yeah, it's smooth. The dabs are smooth. It only took 24 hours. This stuff cured overnight. And now it's perfect. And I can just smoke the hell out of it. And there's no pain whatsoever. And most of you wouldn't feel pain anyway. I'm hypersensitive to that. But for me, it's a big deal. eating your dinner. So, for those of you who listened before but didn't quite grasp what I said, I'm going to just tell you a brief overview. Okay? International maritime law is now requiring that all shipping all throughout the world reduce their emissions. And shipping produces 3% of total CO2 emissions that mankind puts out. According to this article. Now, if shipping does 3%, I don't know what international flight puts out. But when they stopped international flight for 3 days, it made the global average temperature rise a degree Celsius. A little bit more, actually. Now, if they do this to shipping, it's not like they're shutting shipping down. They're still putting out heat. They're still putting out emissions, but they're putting out less. So it's different than cutting flight completely. But they will be limiting the amount of sulfur and the amount of CO2 that these ships are putting out. They will be limiting the amount of pollution that they're putting out. And this will definitely have an effect on global average temperature. Our global average temperature, even if it's slight, it's about to rise because of this. Even if it's slight. But this is just the beginning. As more and more regulations pass, as people like Greta Thunberg, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Bernie Sanders get what they want, sadly, they're going to reduce pollution that's going to increase our global average temperature. It's going to kill us. Okay? Now, the good thing about AOC, Bernie Sanders, is they've been listening to people their whole lives. Okay? I would not put it past either of those two to get our message. If we put it out there, if we really try, if you guys retweet the things that I put out there, if you retweet it at Greta Thunberg, if you retweet me at Bernie Sanders, if you retweet me at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and it's easy, it's hashtag AOC, they will get the message. I'm confident, but I need you guys to retweet me. You know, you could retweet me at Killer Mike. You could retweet me to Kyle Kalinske. You could retweet me to David Pakman. $10 if we're lucky. It's not looking good. I mean, we'll just have to see. We were really lucky 2019. We were lucky that 2019 didn't bring the types of storms that a lot of us were expecting due to the increased warmth. We dodged a major bullet. But let's see what 2020 brings us, as the temperatures rise even faster. We start limiting the amount of pollution we're putting out there. I have a question for Thunderfoot. Okay? Thunderfoot said in a video, let's go to Twitter. Here's Twitter right here. Thunderfoot said in a video that the amount of CO2 that mankind produces is very little compared to the amount of heat energy that the sun produces on the planet. My question is this: how much? Let's tweet this at Guy McPherson and at Thunderfoot. At Guy Walton too. Okay, how much CO2 production would need to be cut back in order to see an increase in global average temperature other than all flights being grounded, such as was done after 9/11. Disaster. How much CO2 production would need to be cut back in order to see an increase in global average temperature other than all flights being grounded, such as was done after? Do you believe this new shipping law will have an effect? I'm tweeting at Guy McPherson, Climate Guy, and Thunderfoot. And maybe one of them, I think, maybe Guy McPherson will answer. He's pretty good. Thunderfoot might not. And Climate Guy might. Can you give us a quick rundown on your thoughts how it increases temperature? How it increases temperature? Yeah, it's pretty simple. These imagine all of these shipping boats, all of these giant, massive shipping boats, right? They've got tons and tons of shipping containers that are full of items, right? And all this weight and all these giant barges and boats sailing around the world, right? All the time, producing 3% of the CO2 production that our entire civilization puts out. Okay? As those boats sail around the sea and put that pollution out, that pollution rises up into the air and joins all the other pollution that's being produced from all other sources of mankind, right? And produces a layer of protection. That's called global dimming. That dims the sun and it protects us. If you cut the amount of shipping pollution, you're going to cut some of the pollution that it produces. You're going to reduce the force field that protects us from sunlight. The sunlight will warm the planet up faster. Does that make sense, Joshua? You did the list? Thanks, Carson. Hey, Jerry. Man, it said 20 forever in here, hasn't it? It's kind of stuck on 20, isn't it? 24. Ooh, I gained 4 people in doing that. That was nice. I'm making tacos. Taco, taco, taco. Taco, taco, taco. You are making tacos. Pierogies. Rogie. Oh, that reminds me. Fucking Rogan. Rogan took off. I see his ears. His ears give him away every time, man. Rogan took off. He goes up to the neighbor's house and then he came back. Black smoke or white? Earth is flat. Earth is flat. You're blocked from my channel. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid fucking name. Hi, we love you guys. Let me show Earth is flat a fucking picture. Here, you moron. Look at this picture. I say for idiots just like you. Check this out. Here's a picture for you, Mr. fucking Flat Earther. Can you explain why the sunlight only hits the tops of the trees in the morning? All over the world? You fucking idiot. Look. Look, you moron. Look. Look at the sunlight hitting the top of that tree in the morning. Can you explain that, you fucking idiot? Huh? Explain that, you fucking moron. What, you want more? You want more? Look, there's more. 2 different trees in the background, higher up on a mountain. Look at that. Lit up like fucking Christmas trees back there. While the lower trees in the foreground are dark. Can you explain that? Why are the higher altitude treetops lit up by... Oh, that's right. You can't explain it because you're blocked on my channel because I don't waste time with fucking idiots like you. Thanks for playing. Fuck off. The U.S. hit that Iran plane that went down. Some are saying... Yeah, I'm saying it too. I'm saying someone shot that fucking plane down. You know? Someone's trying to start a fucking war. Fog of war, man. You know, it's... All of a sudden a plane crashes. Hasn't been a fucking plane crash in months. But all of a sudden, you know, not a jetliner. Now all of a sudden, fucking jetliner crash. Right when all this shit's going on. In the area where it's all going on at. Seems really convenient. You guys like my common sense? Well, then share my common sense all over the internet. Get some more people here. Burning some sour lemon skunk playing GTA 5. Fuck yeah, son. Son? Son? Come here, son. Let's do a dab, son. This orange. Orange! Ooze! It's all nice and... What? It's all nice and, cured out, son. What's up, Chris Chronic? Chris Chronic? Chris Chronic, Chris Chronic? Like Chris? Chris, what do you want from Wendy's? Chris. Oh my God, what's up, son? What's up, man? How's mom, bro? Oh man, it's you! Fucking poke. Hey everybody, Poke a lot of Smart 420 from YouTube is here. Some of you might not know who that is, and I'm sure some of you do. And if you're not following Poke a lot of Smart 420 or Chris Chronic on YouTube, you really should, because the videos that he puts up are fucking cool as shit. So go chill with Chris on YouTube, and while you're there, make sure you subscribe to Trendy Ass Dabbers too. Trump 2020 says Chad Kirkland. Chris, what's up, man? How's mom? How are you? Yeah, everybody's doing good? Last I heard, she was playing bass guitar in a band and she was rocking out. That's what she told me. Raphael, what's up, Raphael? All right, let me do this dab. All right, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Chris, this is for you, bro. Damn, man. She's rocking it. How are you, bro? Where are you at? Where are you at now? Are you in the same spot? You guys all need to be watching this guy on YouTube, Chris Chronic. You need to all be watching his channel on YouTube. At the foundation of knowledge is faith, because to learn is to believe. Truth, no. I disagree with you, Chad. It's an interesting statement, and I totally disagree. No, faith has nothing to do with learning. No. If I take this, okay, and I let go of it with my fingers, I don't have faith that it's going to fall to the table. I know that it's going to fucking fall to the table. Do you understand the difference between faith and fact, bro? Get out of here with your faith bullshit. I'll prove you wrong on that at every moment that you try to disprove me, bro. You have met your match. You cannot debate that point with me. It's just because it's not true. And I'll just shut you down. Faith has nothing to do with facts. Faith has nothing to do with truth, and faith has nothing to do with knowledge at all. If I take your hand and I put it on a hot burner and you burn your finger, you learn you're not going to put your finger on that. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you going to have faith in me after I did that to you? I just gave you knowledge. I just gave you facts. And I just gave you truth. I took your hand and I stuck it on a hot fucking burner in my kitchen and I burned your fucking hand and it burned your skin and it smoldered and it hurt and you fucking pulled your hand away and you were screaming in pain. Now you gonna have faith in me? So what's facts? What's knowledge? What's reality? What's any of that got to do with faith? Absolutely nothing, bro. You got nothing. And I'm waiting for your response. It was an interesting statement, but it had no truth to it. And I just read what you said. That no, that's not true. Fuck your faith, bro. Fuck your faith. No God. Quit trying to bring God into fucking facts. One's got nothing to do with the other. What's my opinion about what's going on with Iran? Rob, I'm very happy. I'm very relieved to know that it sounds like both the United States and Iran are not going to go to war. I'm ecstatic. I couldn't, in fact, celebratory bong hits, dabs, whatever it takes, man. I'm here to celebrate. We're not going to war, and it's, you know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that we're not going to war. I'm glad that Iran were the adults in the room. You know? So thankful for Iran, actually, that we're not going to war with them right now. Great question, Rob. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Interesting, Chad. You don't have a response, huh? Interesting. Someone was talking to Matt Dillahunty. He puts the hunt in Dillahunty. He does the Atheist Experience on YouTube. You guys should check out his channel and make sure you subscribe to it. I watch him all the time. He's a great debater. And somebody had said to him that they couldn't believe that the universe didn't have a beginning or an end to it, that it couldn't be infinite. And I immediately thought to myself, well, just because your brain isn't complex enough to imagine something that's infinite doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh, you can't conceive that? Well, can you conceive a Ferrari engine? Me neither, but they exist. Can you conceive a ballistic missile? Me neither, but they exist. Can you conceive a fucking... Some people, I mean, but can you conceive this fucking bong? This beautiful glass bong with all these beautiful artworkings on it and shit? I mean, there's some glass blowers that are new that are looking at this going, I don't even know how they're doing that shit. You know, I want to learn though. But it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just because you can't conceive it. Right? Hey, Capper, cheers. I can't conceive Trump's president. Yet here we are. Jacqueline. Oh, Jacqueline. Yes. I could conceive Trump's president. We were all warned. And you should be able to have, you know, if you guys watched the movie Idiocracy, the explanation for the dumbing down of the world was very artfully articulated at the beginning of that movie, and I'll demonstrate it for you. I'll just explain to you what it is really quick. No spoilers, man. It's a hilarious movie. They basically say that it's because of breeding, because people that are intelligent are more hesitant to have offspring because of whatever, you know, issues might be, while people who are reckless and dumb pop out more kids. So they, in turn, their kids pop out more kids that are dumber, and they're dumbing down the population in mass, while the intelligent people are sitting out going, I'm not going to pop out kids. Hey, man, guilty as charged. Sorry, not playing that fucking game. But if you'd watched the movie, and it was a comedy. It was a well-written, well-done comedy with a really good political commentary. You know, they really knew what they were doing, because I looked at that movie as a prophecy. When I saw that movie, I said, that I'm not having kids, and I'm fairly intelligent. I said, this totally makes sense. This totally makes sense. And then we got Trump. And I was like, yeah, I mean, sure. In the movie, people are watching the dumbest shows. Their TV programming is guys getting kicked in the balls, and they're all laughing about it. They're all that's their entertainment. That's their one form of entertainment on TV. And that's like the show they all watch. And it's pretty fucking funny. It is pretty fucking funny. And then you got to ask yourself, wait a minute. Guilty as charged, man. We're getting dumber. You know, there ain't no more fucking Albert Einstein walking around anymore, is there? Where? Who? You know, who you gonna call and say is just like a massive thinker of our time today? They're all dead. They've all died. Who's left? Name one that's still kicking. You name a great philosopher or fantastic, groundbreaking scientist who's changing the world. What are you going to say? Elon Musk? What? The guy who put a car in outer space? I think he got it wrong. Cars are supposed to be on the road. That's the guy? That's the guy? We got a car floating in outer space. And a dude telling us that he's going to put us on Mars? That's your Albert Einstein of today? That's your Tesla? David Icke. We don't even have great statespeople anymore, do we? Bernie Sanders would be nice. I think he could speak beautifully. And it would be nice to listen to him for a change. But there aren't really many more, are there? There aren't really people that are going out in public and speaking and drawing crowds that people want to come and hear. People like a Martin Luther King. Imagine that. Martin Luther King is going to speak, so we're all going to go listen. People fly in from all over. It's a giant event. Oh, you got politicians. What do they got? Vote for me. I'll do this for you. I promise you, I'll be different. I promise you I'll be different than the last one. I promise you I'll be better. I promise. Promise. I promise. There was a little Chinese girl with a higher IQ than Einstein. Psst, psst, unreal. Oh my goodness, that is a giant dab of orange juice. What am I doing to myself, people? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I've got so much dab. Unlimited when you have buds and a squisher. Is procreating? Oh yeah, Elon's having kids? Good for him. You'd think he'd be smart enough to know that his kids aren't going to, see past the age of 11. People aren't going to wake up to anything. Nobody's talking about global dimming breaking. What are you talking about? Who's talking about it breaking nature? What are you talking about? Do you know that Nature Bats Last, Guy McPherson's group on Facebook, has under 800 people? And I think Trendy As Dabbers has more people than that. If you guys aren't in that group, please go join it. It's on Facebook. It's called Nature Bats Last. It's a group, okay? If it says anything about chemtrails to get in there, say you don't fucking believe in them, okay? And if you believe in chemtrails, number one, you're a fucking idiot. Number two, he's looking for idiots like you to not have in his fucking group, okay? And number three, it's a group you really want to get into because that's where all the real shit goes down. So it's a private group. You got to get in there. It's called Nature Bats Last. And it's on Facebook. It's a group. Go and apply to go get in there. Okay? That's where there's logical discourse going on in there. I'm saying it's going to get so bad that people are forced to wake up. It's gonna breaking nature. No, people aren't gonna wake up. It's gonna happen so fast. Most people aren't gonna wake up. It's gonna hit them like a zombie movie, bro. Everybody's just gonna get boom, blindsided. That's all. Most of you guys watching this don't believe. Most of you guys don't think it's happening. It's cool. I'm not mad at you. Just know this. I believe it. I'm watching it. Okay? I'm seeing it every day. So I'm thankful we've had a lot of rain out here lately. I hope, that helps us, because I could just imagine sitting in this house and it just being surrounded by fire. Oh, man. Oh, Rob, you're out of here. See, now you're blocked. I understand that they've seeded clouds. I understand that they've experimented and done some things. What I'm saying is there aren't massive programs right now going around putting this fucking fuel into these jets and having them purposely coat the planet with this. And you know what? If they were, and the stuff was staying up in there in the atmosphere, as it is right now, the pollution that the planes produce does. It stays up in the atmosphere. Be thankful for it. Okay, every time you see one of those ice trails behind a plane, be thankful that not that ice trail, but those two jet engines on both sides are putting out the pollution that's protecting your ignorant ass from the sun, you fucking moron, with your fucking chemtrails. Get out of here. Now, you go, you know what? Go try to join Nature Bats Last, and you tell Guy McPherson about the scientist, the climate expert, yeah, the doctor and the professor. Go tell him about your fucking chemtrails. All right, not me, not the moron that sits here on the mountain and does nothing but gets high all day. Go talk to the professor and the doctor. You fucking idiot. Hey, cheers, everybody else. No law regarding cannabis. If you believe in bullshit, I'm going to straighten you out real quick. All right? I don't want to be friends with you if you're a fucking idiot. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism is for all. Cheers. Those are ice crystals, guys. Unless it's a crop duster. Look, we're going to find out right now when they cut back the shipping. We're going to see if the global average temperature starts rising. It's going to be trackable. It's going to be obvious. And it's going to happen fast. So, as soon as you know, the data comes in. The only good thing is it's not like 9/11. I'm gonna reiterate this, where the planes were actually shut down completely. These boats are still going to be traveling. They're still going to be producing pollution. It's a reduction. Now they produce 3% of the carbon. I don't know what this cut will reduce the amount of emissions to. I don't know. But that's what we're going to find out when we see the temperature rise on the planet. It's going to rise somewhat, Hopefully it won't rise a lot. Capper, they already did for 3 days, bro. It was after 9/11, and the temperature rose 1 degree, over 1 degree Celsius. I believe it's 10,000 camels, not 100,000, Bong Toker. And it's not about the water. It's about the fact that they are, I believe, destructive and overpopulated. Maybe go source that out. I love how you say interesting fact today, and then you proceed to lie to my fucking audience. That's so douchey. That's so douchey of you. It's so douchey. It's just, what's douchey about it? It's not the act of you informing people of something you thought was true. What's douchey about it is the way you said, interesting fact. That's what's douchey about it. It's so not an interesting fact. That's, it's interesting that you got it wrong. You got it so wrong. Oh, I think you and I read the same article. Don't be douchey. Are you going back and fact checking it? And it's not about the water. Jack, you're joking, right? He just said the words, "It's on internet. I've seen that." Is it okay to believe in all of it? No, Cam, no, it's not okay because you've seen videos of it on the internet. Those videos are not based in fact, bro. Those videos are put there to fool you. And they're usually done by kids that are sitting in their mom's fucking basement on a fucking laptop that their mom is screaming at and they want back so they can finish the goddamn Amazon shopping. You're a douche capper, Bong Toker. Well, Bong Toker, I'm a douche too. I'm a douche too for calling you a douche. But yeah, I was right, 10,000, right? And it's not about the water, is it? It's not about the water, is it? It's 10,000 camels. They're call it culling. It's exterminating. They're going out and they're exterminating 10,000 camels. That's true, in Saudi Arabia. The camels were never, Billy knows something about camels. He knows it's a lapidary, not a lapidary, a dromedary, lapidary. It's a dromedary. Is it a dromedary? Is it a one hump or a two hump camel? I do not know. The internet, it has to be true. Yeah. What you said about is it on the internet? Can I believe it? No, man. Just because you saw it on the internet, no. We were just talking about how important it is to get your sources right. You're just finding stupid videos on the internet from people with stupid fucking names on YouTube, man. Look and see who you're watching, who's producing these videos. You know, don't look and see that they've got 1 million followers, because that's 1 million idiots. There's 1 million morons. Just like, you know, could be you. And don't be one of them. Don't be one of the million. A potent destroyer of ozone, Jack. It needs 3 sources. Stop them from drinking too much water as fires and droughts rage. No. It's not fake news. It's not about the water. God, do I have to look this up? Now I have to look this up. 10,000 camels. SA. Enter. Being destroyed. In Australia. I'm sorry, I said Saudi Arabia. My bad. I meant South Australia. Remote part of Australia. Over public safety. The animals are water starved. Is what it says. It's not to stop them from drinking too much water, guys. So they don't have the water there for them, and they're dangerous. All right, here, wait. Let me get this. They're putting families and infrastructure at risk. There's too many of them to manage. They're destroying infrastructure and putting families and communities in danger as they flock to available water sources. So, it's not that the camels are drinking up all the water. It's that the camels are coming for the water, and they're trampling each other, and they're trampling people in their way and whatever to get to the fucking water. Okay? But you were close, and I'll give you that. You just had it wrong a little bit. Just a little bit. You had a little bit of the story wrong. Dromedaries have been incredibly overbred. 10,000 asses being destroyed. Check your sources. So this is all happening in Australia. You're going to shoot these animals in the head as humanely as possible. That's what the Australian authorities are saying. We're going to shoot these animals in the head as humanely as possible. Boy, oh boy. Man. Pawpaw Dabs, what's up, son? I don't know. I haven't heard about that. THCV, I don't know. So much more of an audience. Is there anything I can do besides retweet to boost your recognition? Breaking Nature. Retweet, retweet, retweet. Okay? Share me in large groups on Facebook. And retweet every tweet that I put out. And retweet me at people. Retweet me at all the people that I follow. And retweet me at Donald Trump. Retweet me at people that I hate, you know, like Ben Shapiro. And retweet me at Candace Owens. And retweet me at, you know, all the people that I love. And anyone. Just retweet me at people, you know. You got to add that in. You got to retweet with comment. Oh, really? Camels are... Why don't they feed the world with them? Why don't they refrigerate the meat and send it off to Starving people everywhere. It's like a sweet steak. I could tell you how to THCV. Kepper, how to ID THCV by smell. What's it smell like, Kepper? Okay, I go on tweeting after this. Ah, Karsten, thank you, son. I appreciate you, bro. I like the past. Okay. Let me see. Ron Placone. Trina, thanks for retweeting me. Ah. Yay. People are liking my replies. Yay. I wonder what Ron Placone had to. Ron Placone for 2020. Get your news on with Ron. Is going to do many documentaries about city-owned internet. This requires producers, editors, patient cat. Even when it goes online. Okay. Let's tweet at Ron Placone. Awesome news, Ron. Have you by chance tried out the trendy pain oil yet on you or on Lucy? If she has any skin issues. Have you by chance tried out the trendy pain oil yet on you or on Lucy if she has any skin issues? Read about it at www.trendyasdabbers.com. What do you think about that? Ron Placone, Ron Placone, at 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 Ron Placone. Issues, man. We got issues. I'm so funny. I gotta bust some balls. I gotta bust some balls. What? I'm out here busting balls all day. Why you got a problem with me? You hear my refrigerator on back here kicking ass? What? What? I got my bags right here. What? I should refrigerate them too. What? Why? Let's check them and see that they are the right consistency so that we can put them in refrigeration for me. Okay. Let's see how moist these buds are. Make sure they're breathing properly. We make sure we can't get no blood clots down here at the bottom. We gotta check. We gotta mix it up. Hey. Now my fingers are freaking sticky. What? Oh. Now everybody, I just tweeted at Ron Placone. You should all go to my Twitter, go to my page, my channel where it says Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. Go to where it says tweets and replies. Scroll down to the one that I just sent to Ron Placone and like it, comment on it, and retweet it at Trendy As Dabbers and at Ron Placone. And at Jimmy Dore and at The Miserable Liberal and at Graham Elwood, Graham, 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 Graham Elwood, Elwood. You know, underscore Michael Brooks. At Sam Cedar, I could go on and on and on and on and on. What? Let's put this in the refrigerator. Why? Hey, it's nice and cold inside there. Look at that. It's the first time I opened it up. What? All right, now we're going to check out this Pineapple Express bag right here. Smells good. Hey, it's kind of stuck a little bit down there. We're just going to break that apart. But there just looks like one. I swear there's one spot. I got to get my glasses. It looks like it's got mold on it. On this bud. This is the Pineapple Express, too. What am I looking at here? Oh, yeah. One little spot. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a dust ball. Oh, it was a little dust ball, man. That was a little like a fuzzy. It was a goddamn fuzzy. Huh, I thought it was mold. That looks like a seed. Fake seed. Man, this bud is crazy. Nuggy. Okay, let me just make sure there's no mold in here. Nothing. It looks great. Look at the buds from all different angles. No, everything looks fine. Beautiful.
Oh, hello there. Hello there, Chinese. Ooh, sophisticated Nay here to say hello, and how are you doing? What are you up to? I'm putting these bags away myself here, putting them in the refrigerator.
That's what I am doing. I'm doing Trendy Nay a favor while he's on vacation from his brain for a moment. Remember that crop had powdery mildew? It caused the mold in the other bag? Powdery mildew. That crop had, do you think it caused the mold in the other bag? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, from one bag to the next, it was definitely, it happened under the paper towel. It was what happened to... It's soft. What happened to that bag was because of the paper towel that was in there, and it was separated in another bag. It was just in that one bag. I took all the bud where I could see them all. It was like this obvious thing. I was shocking. You could see the paper towel, and when I pulled the paper towel up, it was full of mold, and there's mold around where the paper towel was, and all that bud stuck together, and I was able to just scoop the whole thing out, take it out of the bag. I looked down, it was orange. It was orange ooze bag. And that's what I ended up, that's what this is. This is all moldy bud. Moldy bud, moldy bud. This is fucking awesome. I'm fucking glad it got moldy, man, because I wouldn't have done that otherwise. Now I've got all this concentrate, and it makes me happy. So let me just look at this with the glasses too. Yeah, this bud looks perfect. God, Andrea does such a great job trimming, guys. All right, here, you want to see this? Look at this. Look at this fucking bud right here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Yeah. I was like, whoa. Okay, how do I close that? Damn it. Here we go. Thank you, Roger. Roger Batchelder. Commenting on the buds. Making a comment. Doing commentary. Craig Caddick, thank you. Kepper talking about something different. This is the Pineapple Express. Pineapple Express. Say goodbye to this strain. I don't have it anymore. Poof, gone. I'd prefer it to be more terpier, stronger tasting and smelling, but everything else about it's perfect. It's great high, smokes smooth, you know, nice thick smoke rings. Well, I think it's got some thick smoke rings, I think. I can't remember. But, hey, what's up, Rogan? Rogan. What's up, buddy? You lay down again? I think he's gonna go lay down again. This doesn't translate as well. This is more of a commercial strain, guys. This is a commercial strain. This is the kind you sell. It's not really a high oil output. I mean, it's not a high quality oil that this puts out either. He's a liar from Liarville. Rut Rogan. So this is ready. This is the two PEs, and they need to both go in here. This is all Pineapple Express. Goes in here like that, and then this is more Pineapple Express. This one's good, and this is also going in here. That's exciting. And then this is the Jack Herer. I'm pulling out refrigerated Jack Herer bud from my refrigerator right there. I'm pulling out Jack Herer bud from my refrigerator back there. Oh, you guys want to see these? I could show you this bud now. So pretty. So pretty. Hey, cuz chillin', yeah! What's up, son? Did you message me your address, bro? Yeah, you didn't message me your address. Make sure you message me your address, bro. Told you to do it. Get on that. Oh. Aight. Yeah, your box is still sitting here because I never got your address. Iceman liked one of my tweets. A tweet that I was mentioning. He says. A tweet that I was mentioning. Oh, Teresa's tweet. Ah, nice. Thanks, buddy. What difference does it make? It'll make it last longer. Trendy as Dabbers on Facebook. I hit you up. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I told you where to find me. I told you. Yo, dude, are you on Twitter? Coast chillin'? Go on Twitter and message me there. Okay? Trendy as Dabbers on Twitter. And send me your address there. Rogan, be nice. It's so obvious what you're doing right now. He's so fucking sideways. There you go. Good boy. Hey, I'm not following Iceman. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah, go on Twitter and just send me your address to Trendy as Dabbers on Twitter. That'll be easy. I realized I was like, oh, your box is still sitting here on the table, bro. So we talked about that. It's good. Okay, we handled everything we had to handle. You guys are awesome. Happy 420, everybody. I will see you guys on the next show. Thanks for tuning in, guys. No law regarding cannabis. I'll see you later on today, I'm sure. Bye-bye, everybody.